So I was actually going to try and avoid playing this game, but my friend recommended it, and now here I am. Anyway, what is Love in Deepspace? It is an otome game published by Infold on January 18th, 2024, and it's published by the same developers that made Mr. Love: A Queen's Choice and Shining Nikki. And when you play this game, you realize that it's a combination of both of those things. I feel like when a lot of people dive into otome games, especially on mobile, they don't really know what they're getting into and will sometimes be confused on what they're playing. I think you need to remember is that an otome game isn't necessarily your average dating sim. An otome game is just a game targeted towards women and with a heavy emphasis on romance. For example, otome games come in different shapes and sizes like Obey Me, Mystic Messenger, Tears of Themis, and then the whole line of the Ikemen series. You'll see that they all play extremely different. Love and Deepspace is the most similar to Mr. Love: A Queen's Choice and then Tears of Themis in how they present their story and their content. Instead of separate routes for each character, you're playing through one story where you are the main character, and the way you bond through the boys is mostly through the side content and the cards that you unlocked and the various messages that you'll receive as you make progress through the main story. The main premise of Love in Deepspace is that you are a new hunter working for the Hunters Association, and your job is to protect the public from these monsters called Wanderers. You have your own reasons as to why you want to join, but things start to take a turn, and these three men will support you along as the journey moves forward. So the current love interest in Love in Deepspace are Xavier, Zane, and Raphael. Xavier is the first person you'll meet, and he is pretty much your coworker. Your mysterious coworker. He's very secretive, but he's very calm, and overall he has a pretty sweet, normal personality. He's also very sleepy. You'll see that as you play the game more, and there's a lot of moments where he's just very endearing, but some of his side content for certain cards can get pretty intense. I unlocked his 5-star bunny card. And yeah, you can let your imagination run wild with that one, but it wasn't what I was expecting with that character. Zane is your childhood friend who is very icy, but he obviously has a soft spot for you. He is also your primary care physician, which brings into the question the ethics of a romance, but at the end of the day, who cares? Because he's hot. Zane was also my initial favorite, but I still have a soft spot for him. But my number one character has to go to Raphael, who is I think he's the last person you meet. I forgot if you meet Zane or Raphael first. But Raphael is an artist that you meet and you realize he's very bratty. And he is also a mysterious brat. And at first he comes off as a little spoiled, a little rude. But I started to really enjoy his content once I got more of his cards and once I progressed the main story some more. He's very funny, a little bit possessive, and his background reveal really grabbed my attention. At the end of the day, he was sort of like a bug. He slowly weaved his way into my attention. I really did not think I would like him, but he overtook Zane in popularity for me. But yeah, chapter 7 really solidified my enjoyment of him, and then the fact that he can cheat at kitty cards is really funny. Also, for the fan fiction girlies, I think Raphael has some of the best fan fiction on AO3. So how do you bond with these men? As you play the game, you get bombarded with a ton of side content, and it can be a lot to keep up with, so I'll try to break it down as much as I can. But to put it simply, as you play the game and the main story, and as you pull for more memories, you will naturally start to deepen your bond with each of these characters. You'll get new phone calls and text as you play the game, and as you respond to them, your bond level will increase. You'll also increase your bond level by leveling up and ranking up the memories that you pull. Besides that, the biggest way to level up your bond level with these characters is to interact with them in the date section. As your bond levels up, you'll unlock more side content in the secret section and the Falling for You section. Falling for You has 3 sections in it: Bond, Memoria, and Myths. These are more interactive side stories, sort of like Genshin's hangout system. These come from your bond level and mostly the 5-star memories. Secrets are more one-sided ASMR style content from certain 4-star cards, and in these your main character is present still, but it's the main purpose is to listen to them talk in mostly rough, deep whispers, if you get what I'm saying. The more 4-star cards you pull, the more secrets and tender moments you will unlock. Though, as I said before, some of the secrets will unlock naturally as your bond level increases. Tender moments are audio stories with your main character. These don't really focus on the ASMR style as much, but they are just little side stories. Your main character isn't voiced, so if you want to know what you're saying, you have to have the app open to see it. Besides all that, you can play games with your selected partner, either kitty cards or the claw machine, and I really enjoy both of them. I find the claw machine to be really addicting, so it's good that there's a limit on it because I think I would play it way too much. You can also interact with your partner on your home screen, which is called the Destiny Cafe. You can just listen to them talk and comment on stuff. It's personally not my favorite thing in the game. So for the battle system, throughout the main story, you will face these enemies called Wanderers, and you can either battle them manually or auto it. The way you build your character loadout is using your memories, and your loadout can only consist of 1 character. The loadout is split in 2 sections, with 2 cards being solar and then 6 cards being lunar. Solar can sometimes pair up with another card depending on what you've pulled, and if you have that pair, it will add a stat buff to your overall loadout. Bounty Hunt is how you farm for resources. Deepspace trials are challenge battles. There's a general challenge and then character-specific challenges. These character-specific challenges are only available on certain days. And then Core Hunt is how you hunt for proto-cores, which you equip to your memories to give them stat buffs. If you play Genshin, think of artifacts. Specific core hunts are only available on certain days. I have not interacted with the hunter contest yet, but it looks like more battle challenges. So far, the combat in this is not difficult at all, especially with the auto battle system. The hardest part is managing your resources, like in all gacha games. You need to be able to maintain the amount of resources you have so you can level up the cards that you need. What I've noticed is that it's fine to be a little bit underleveled. I'm usually underleveled around 10 to 15 levels depending on the rank of my card, but I use only 4 to 5-star cards. I've seen that it's fine to be underleveled, and it's more important to have the correct type of card, because that type of card will make it easier to break the shields in the game. Breaking the shields fast enough is more important than being the same level, especially because some of these arenas are timed and stuff. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I dropped Tears of Themis and Mr. Love pretty early on, but I think it's because they started to become too much work. I'm finding this story to be very entertaining. It is a little slow at first, mostly because it's just teaching you the mechanics and introducing you to the three leads. On a surface level, the story is very simple, just a group of people with superpowers trying to stop these bad creatures, but it's starting to pick up a little and become really intriguing to me. I think the reason why I also didn't vibe with Tears of Themis and Mr. Love is because I didn't really care for the setting they were in, and this game I care a lot more. Currently, there are 8 chapters released, and I'm currently on chapter 7, but I've hit a bit of a wall since I need to level up some of my memories. If you're better about leveling your cards and managing your resources, you might not even run into this problem, but I'm a little bit heavy-handed when it comes to leveling up my memories. With these types of games, there will usually always be a gap in between chapters, and you'll have to spend a couple days grinding or something. The way this game paces you is that you have to be a certain level between each chapter. As a result, you need to play the game daily, because the only way you earn XP from this game is by doing the main story and then doing your daily tasks. And the last topic I want to discuss is this game free to play friendly? As of right now, in regards to the main story, I would say yes. If you take the time to do all the dailies, which are, as I said before, the only way to earn XP, you can easily unlock what's currently available. In regards to wishes, which are how you get the memories, if I didn't say before, Imperium wishes are the standard wishes, and Deepspace wishes are the premium wishes. The premium currency can only be used on the event banners. Pay attention to your Deepspace wishes, because you will get free ones if you're a new player, but those are limited and you have to use them in a certain amount of days. But yeah, when you're a new character, like with any gacha game, you'll receive an abundance of Imperium wishes, and you should be able to do maybe 10 to 20 pulls early on, maybe even more. I didn't keep track. You also gain diamonds as you complete more tasks and move to the main story, and these diamonds can be converted into wishes, either Imperium wishes or Deepspace wishes. Never use your diamonds on the standard banner, because the game will naturally give you Imperium wishes for free. Those are probably the easiest wishes that you will get in this game, so don't waste your diamonds on that. Hey, editing Ina here. I completely forgot or lost the footage where I'm going over the currency and the amount of currency you need for pulls. And I wanted to go over that because that's the whole point of going over if this game is free to play or not. So for 10 wishes, you need 1,500 diamonds. For the 1 week tasks, the weekly tasks, you get 150 diamonds if you complete every task, and daily, if you complete all your dailies, you can get 50 diamonds. So if you only focus on your dailies, it will take you 30 days to get a 10 pull. But if you're completing your weekly tasks along with your daily tasks, in 3 weeks, you will get 1,500. So you're cutting down 9 days from your maximum. So it will take you a minimum of 21 days to earn a 10 pull if you are doing your weeklies and dailies consistently. Most likely, if you're first playing, you're not just relying on dailies to earn your currency. Many of the first clears will give you around 20 to 40 diamonds depending on how many stars you get. You can also earn 30 crystals each time you level up and each time you rank up a memory. The levels in which you earn diamonds are 20, 50, and 70, and each time you rank up a card, you get 30 diamonds each time. But to be able to rank up your card, you need to be pulling, because ranking up your card is done by merging duplicates together. You can also earn 20 diamonds each time you complete a secret time or a tender moment. In the Falling for You section, in the Bond tab, you can earn 110 diamonds for completing a story, and 40 in Memoria and Myths. Bond stories will unlock with your Bond level, which will take a while. This is difficult to do though, because this relies on you having the 5-star cards, and if you're looking for currency, you probably don't have a lot of 5-star cards, especially early on. Achievements are also a way to earn diamonds, but early on you'll be earning a lot of achievements and it will slow down, and a lot of the ones I've seen at the point that I'm at in the story are chance based. Like there was one achievement where you earn 3 5-stars in one pull. I have never seen that in my life. In all the gacha games I've played, I have never gotten 3 5-stars in one 10 pull. At the end of the day, I think this game will be very difficult to play as a free-to-play, specifically for the premium banners. Most of the way you earn diamonds barely cover, no, not even. They don't even cover one wish, or they are dependent on you pulling a lot. Once you run out of first clears in the battle tab, I think it's going to be very difficult to earn currency moving forward, and you'll have to rely on any events going on or the story updates happening. So that's just something to keep in mind. It also sucks because from what I've seen, the banners can be very short, such as Zane's current banner. Currently, it's the medical rescue banner and it's only a week. I don't even know if I'm gonna pull for it because I don't have enough currency. And now I'm a Raphael girly, so what's the point? I don't think they will make the main story pay to win or pay to play because that is what's keeping a lot of people in it. And I've heard that with Mr. Love, it was the same issue, that the story is easy to play through, but pulling for the cards got very difficult. So yeah, my main conclusion is that this game is very fun, but just be wary of your wallet because I think it's very easy to get tempted into spending a lot of money. And to get a guaranteed 5-star, you have to spend 100 plus for sure. But even then, because of how gacha works, you don't even know if you'll get it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I play a lot of otome games, and I've dabbled in many mobile otome games. So I'd like to say I'm experienced, sadly. But who knows how long I'll be playing this game for. I will post an update if I quit, or maybe I'll post an update if I'm playing this 6 months down the line. I think the longest dating sim or otome game that I've played was Mystic Messenger. I played that game for years, and I think a lot of people try to mimic the hype that game brought, but nothing has compared so far. I was also way younger, so that's that. I definitely couldn't play that game now if it released today. I don't have the ability to wake up at 3 a.m. anymore for those calls. Besides that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!